Welcome back to the channel for Christmasing. Today we're doing some Halloweening. I am Gina Loves Christmas. Christmasers, we have some Halloweeners amongst us. They also identify as Christmasers, so we celebrate everybody. Ready, set, go. This tree is made up of all the items I had. So one, I have a lot of creepy things, and two, it just feels like home to me. I hope you love it as much as I do. I'm starting off with this fair silk ribbon. It's called Black Fleece, and what it is it's black fleecing amazing. That's what it is. I believe you can get it on my website right now, so if you're into it, you can head on over. I'm going to use triples on this tree. And you know I'm a big fan of cutting ribbon. We're not gonna cut ribbon this time. We're gonna let this ribbon just be, I can't. Can you even? I cannot even. We're gonna let it be exactly what it is, and that is blocking fleecing amazing. Good, good, good. This is going in the top, and it's just gonna, this tree's really sexy. That is a weird thing, maybe for a Halloween tree to be, but I'm going for like that Pirates of the Caribbean, like creepy mode, rather than like scary. This is gonna be a moment. This is gonna fall directly down the tree. If you are intimidated by ribboning, this is the ribboning for you. Whether you start with a single bow or a double bow or a triple, you can find all of my special loops, my 3 simple loops I call them, on my YouTube channel. Just go, don't do it after this, don't leave. You can do all of this, but this is just letting that ribbon drip off the tree. And when you have really nice ribbon, it just has to do this, okay? It's a thing. We call it, around here, we call it body, yaddy, yaddy. Can you see it? Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. See that what I did there? Popping it up, and we're letting it fall down. Oh, it's glorious. And this is gonna come all the way down the side of the tree. I feel like I'm working up this great sweat. Our studio, if you have the air conditioner on, it's a little noisy, so it's really hot because it's still summertime. So if I look like I'm dewy, I am. I really, really am. This is gonna come all the way down. And I think I love to surprise you Christmasers, because I always wanted Halloweeners, sorry, I'm gonna get that wrong the whole time. But I always want to do something a little bit different, because if I keep doing the same thing, then I wouldn't be teaching you anything. And then you would, I don't know, would I still be interesting? I'm not sure. While I always start at the top, I am going to keep this going all the way down the tree. Popping it. Do you see the pop? Are you seeing the pop? Kyle, can you see the pop?
I can see the pop.
Okay, that's what I need to hear. I'm gonna need a little affirmation. Kyle's my husband, he's always with me, and we love Christmasing with you, and we love Halloweening too. Only because of you. We do it for you. Okay, next I'm going in with the rest of the top recipe, because where do we start? Trees, Christmas trees, Halloween trees. You start everything at the top, because the top's it's the head, it's the moment, it's the whole look, and then you match, the situation to go with what you've got going on up here. This was a green paper leafy thing, but I really liked the texture, which is why I chose it, and we spray painted it black. By we, I mean Kyle. Thank you, honey. I also bought these. Another option for these, was a rubber curly willow. It was a dumb idea because it's sticky and I'm gonna get black all over my hands, would be real curly willow. I'm not really sure why I chose to spray paint that instead, but I did. And I'm just gonna create these little things. This really did add something special though, the curly willow. So I'm going in with that, creating a little texture. Next, I'm going to bring in this little statement item. This little statement crow. He's got a crown on, he's regal, and I'm into it. You're supposed to just set him on a table. But I thought he would look so cute in the top of our tree, and he matched our ribbon. So I'm going to encourage him in. He's gonna find a perch right here, and then I'm gonna wire him into the heart of the tree. So oftentimes, just kidding, all the time, I'm using all sorts of things that were never supposed to be in a Christmas tree. But after seeing this cute little crow in the tree, I think you'll agree, this was supposed to be his throne all along. Oh, he's so cute. These were a couple of bushels of roses, couple of bushels. Kyle, hand me a bushel so I can show them a bushel. Thank you, honey. It's for you, Mayflower. So sweet. This was the bushel. We cut these up. I think I used 3 total. So out of whatever these were, like $5, I got a lot of roses for my bucks. Okay. Okay. Then I got some cheapy little dollar ones. We painted them black, a black spray paint, and then a little dip of glitter, and it gave us like, ooh, like that's so good. And then I really need blackberries. Again, dollar store special, little black glitter, little spray paint, and this is gonna give it all we need. I left some of the green in, even though the tree is black. I mean, did we notice my black Christmas tree? It's my favorite. This one is actually a matte black tree, and it gives, well, it's just giving. Gives me everything I need. Sorry, Kyle, but the tree's really great. You give me everything else. Okay, so I'm gonna pop these in, and I'm gonna use these almost like I would use my picks. So with the pick, I would spread it out and pop it into for the texture, just like we utilized this one. But these are just going to give something extra, a little bit something different. And I mean, already I think you can see just something good's happening here. Like really good. I'm still working around the tree, putting the rest of the picks in. I'm calling the top of the tree everything above this shelf. There's a shelf on my tree. There's 3 of them. My Instagram will show you exactly how we did this, but we did this with a wood base, some sort of angle iron, some Kyle, some spray paint, and all of that. Popping in a little of these. I separated some of those blacks just to get this texture. Continuing on with that top. The top's very organic. And that's not always the norm when you have ribbon going on. Sometimes when you have ribbon, you get this really sculptured look. And I really like all my trees to feel like there's something good and like coming out of them, something good coming out of them. And this one, the good thing coming out of it was it's everything. These are, I don't know what color I'm calling these. This is like a dark rose. These are beautiful. They belong in my home. Literally, they're mine, but they were perfect for this tree, and that's what I'm using. I have them in all sizes. Gina, what will I do if I don't have those ornaments? Well, you're gonna use what you have because you have to use your resources. I'm also bringing in this beauty, matches my little rosy ornaments, and it's got this little velvet pop, a polka, and do it. All the texture, all the time. That's what we're doing here. She's so pretty. Ah, she's so pretty. I have these black little tinsel situations because tinsel is good, tinsel is reflective, and we like it. We love it. All the things we can do to bring texture into our trees, we like it. Next, I'm going in with this beauty. We love the large ornaments. They fill big holes, and we are big, big fans. Black glitter. It's always a good idea. Big pro tip when you're using blacks, shine, glitter, the tinsel, all good. When you use matte black, especially in a matte black tree, it's going to be camouflage. And that's not cool. So unless you're hiding from somebody, this girl's on display. She's not hiding from anybody. She is on display. I'm bringing in, you can probably see my pattern starting to form. When we place ornaments, we always pattern. So you can see I've got one going on here, and now I'm going to bring the pattern down right on the other side. Top's almost done. And by top, it's really like 1/3 of the Christmas tree. That's impressive. That's impressive and exciting. Good, good. Sometimes when you're placing the ornaments on the side, because I like the larger ornaments on the side, you have to give your like tree a little top hug, like a little, like you're fixing the hair of it, because the ornaments are popping. Just pop them back in gently. So pattern continuing, coming right over here, bringing that color, carrying it all the way through. A few more ornaments to finish this one off. I'm gonna put this one right back here, bringing in all that sparkle, because we need the whole thing to be pretty, not just the front, the whole thing. I've got some of these gorgeous little burgundy velvets, adding in a whole new texture, a whole new one. Can you imagine if I was a costumer, how many different patterns I would wear? I don't know how many jobs I would get. They'd be like, she's got a lot of patterns going on. And I'll be like, it's all about the texture. Final few ornaments. Lastly, I'm gonna go in with the extra pieces, the extra little picks, and add the rest of my texture. Could I do this when I was all the way complete? Yes, but I don't want to because I really love feeling like I got something accomplished, and that is the top of the tree. And I will leave it when it's done. The roses are kind of, the ones that don't have the glitter on them, I'm not gonna lie, they're not as cute. But when the whole thing is said and done, the whole thing is beautiful. And that's really all that matters. That's all that matters. These really added such good things. I'm not just a little excited about these. I am so excited about these. These are candles I made 10 years ago. I still pull them out at Halloween every single year, and they are my favorite thing. And I always am a little sad when I put them away because I love them. I did purchase these. I bought 3, and the reason I bought these is because they look like a regular skull with a little bit of snow on them. Do you see that? It looks like Christmas snow and a little sequence. So they're easily replicable. And the shelves, that's why we have the shelves. The shelves are gonna hold these. And that, well, that's what we're serving this year on this channel. We're just serving a bunch of stuff that was like, I didn't expect that. And that's the reason we're doing it. Oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. Just cause I'm that excited, I'm gonna keep going with that. So we're gonna do a few of these, a little vignette. We vignette everything. As you can see, I already vignetted the bottom of the tree. Oh, I cannot, but I can. Is this what you were expecting? I'm just curious because I was really thrilled with this tree. Now you can see why, because it looks like my creepy house. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna keep working on these little shelves and then we're gonna move around. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just pop in a few of these roses. It's kind of like the finishing touch, but I'm hot and I'm excited. So I'm gonna finish. Oh, she's so pretty. Then we're gonna put more on the other side. This kind of filled in the gaps underneath, which I felt we needed. Yeah, so pretty. It's getting hot in here. It's probably because of that tree so smoking. And I did just have to wash my hands from the rubber curly willows. So again, let me be the example of what not to do. Let me be that example. I'm going next with my ribbon, my flocking, fleecing, amazing ribbon. And oh, I can't, she's so beautiful. Okay, 3 simple loops. Ready, set, go. Just like that. I always hold the wire in my mouth like a walrus because it's where it's most convenient for me. I'm gonna use these shelves now as a bit of an anchor and I'm gonna tuck my bows out of them. So all the rest of the bows, there's only gonna be one more after this, 3 total, are gonna come out of the shelves. And then I'm going big. Ribbon, when you use really good ribbon, don't use it. Don't tuck anything deep in the tree unless it's just the part you're tucking into the heart so you can release it back. If you need to buy more ribbon to get the look you need, just buy more ribbon or only buy a little ribbon and only have a little pop of it. But when used properly, you can really rock it. This tree will take 40 yards of this ribbon all the way around. So if you're doing 3/4 of it because you don't think I'm gonna be coming over anytime soon, you can get away with that. And then I am gonna cut it at the bottom. He's going in next. He has been with me a long time. One of my first pieces of Halloween decor that I bought maybe 10 years ago because my son Castle decided he was the king of Halloween. So, I mean, I call him the prince of Halloween, but he keeps changing it. This was purchased at Rite Aid. I spray painted it gold. I usually keep it on my dining room table. This was a plate stand, like a crown with a plate in it, and it broke in half. So I just wired it to his head with wire. It worked well. So he's going down here just because, again, all of these are my things, and I wanted to just use what I had. And I encourage you to do the same. If you replicate the look, use what you have. You can do this. And you can do pretty much anything with spray paint, okay? Anything. I'm going next with all my large ornaments. Next time. Christmas is and always will be my cardio. I also like cookies and tequila. It's called balance. It just doesn't always really work in my favor, but we're keeping with the Christmas cardio. Next, I'm going in with my final candles for the vignetting. Truly, truly, so good. And then my last skull is gonna go placed in here. and then finishing off with those florals in that area. Next, I'm gonna go through and I'm going to get the body back into my ribbon because I move quickly and sometimes it just gets a little smashed. Last, I'm gonna go in with my picks. Ooh, I'm dripping, AKA the frosting. This is what brings all the texture. This, if you're doing a tree and you're not using picks and you're not using the texture pieces, then your tree isn't singing the way it wants to. So whether they're from the dollar store and they're spray painted or they're the best product you can get your hands on, the picks and the texture, that's the designer tree look you're missing if you're looking for that. And if your tree already looks like that, good on you. Send it to me on Instagram. I love to see your Christmas trees. Just tag me or send it to me in a DM if you're private, okay? That's how that works. The tree's not moving anywhere, so you don't have to be crazy about how you're getting them in there, just as long as they're tucked in enough that you don't see them and that they're spread. I always spread everything out like that. Point of picks is texture burst. If you're not getting that texture burst coming off your tree, then we need to put the picks in differently. I remember a few years ago when they said, we should start filming you when you're working. And I'm like, that's not cute. I mean, it's not adorable at all. And it really isn't. And it's been the most humbling few years of my life. But at the same time, it's blessed me with all of you. So I will keep sweating and working, but still, it's hot. Handful of black flowers, frosting it up, going in with those next. Going in. I am Gina Loves Christmas, but I do a little bit of Halloween for the Halloweeners. You're either a Christmaser or a Halloweener. You decide. Come hang out with me and the Christmasers on Instagram. Subscribe here because, you know, I'm just gonna drop videos when I feel like it, and like this one. It's always a party around here, and you're invited.